Hey guys, it's Saturday, August 17th. It is shop launch day for my biggest collection of the year, fall and Halloween stuff, tons of different products. I feel like I'm mostly ready. There's some stuff we're waiting on, like Christian's still stitching out some sleeve embroidery, and so I need to update the inventory counts for those right before the shop launch. The thing I'm probably the most nervous about is, well, always weights and inventory quantities. I'm always praying that those are correct. But then also this time I have these mystery grab bags and I only have 24 of them, so I have set a limit of 1 per order, and I have an app that is controlling that to force it to be 1, and it's a third-party app. And so it could bug, it could mess up somehow. Even when I was doing my testing, it was messing up. I would add, say, 2 sketchbooks to my cart and it would say, no, you can only buy 1, even though I only set it to be for that 1 product. But I guess there's also these global settings. So once I found the global settings, I think it's fine. I think we're good. To play it safe, as soon as those bundles go, I'm disabling that extension because 1, I'm on a 7-day free trial. But 2, I don't want it to mess up any other orders just in case something is going wrong. Because my biggest fear is a shop update where I suddenly get flooded with emails where there's like 100, 200 people all emailing me, and I can't email that many people, okay? If there's some kind of catastrophic failure, I can't respond to that many people. So, fingers crossed it all goes well. Now, the magnet shipment, which was expected yesterday. I got 1 of a 2-piece shipment in yesterday, and I was kind of panicking. I'm like, uh-oh, where's piece number 2? Is it just coming on a separate truck? So I checked the tracking. It shows it was still at the airport and scheduled for delivery Monday. But I was like, well, it's at the airport here, so maybe it will still come today. And it did. Because of course the first box I got was all of 1 design. It was all the Midna magnets, so I didn't have any Kiki ones, but the Kiki ones did come later in the day. So I have the magnets, but I have yet to build the Floral Cats bundles and the magnet sets. So I still have prep to do, but it's not that big of a deal. The only thing is I don't really know how many B-grade magnet sets I have. That's the issue. So I slightly underlisted, hoping that there wouldn't be too many B-grades, because I kind of doubt those would sell out super fast. So hopefully we're fine and I can just adjust the inventory numbers later. It's currently 10:34. Shop opens at 12, so I've got about an hour and a half. I just built my shop launch email this morning, and it's very basic. I don't want to spend too long building these emails to send out, but it's got a link to the shop, it's got some product photos, that's good enough. So anyone who's signed up for my mailing list will get notified that the shop update is happening. So if you want those reminders, do sign up on my website. So yeah, I've been working some very long days to be ready in time for this, like from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed for the past 4 days or so. And I think it's paid off. I love my product photos. Yeah, okay, let's show the magnets now. So here they are, they're very cute, although they're not quite what I was expecting. So I've done wooden pins before. I had them in my advent calendar. There was the Cottage Kitties design, and I thought it was going to be like that. I would grab one to show you, but I think it's way packed away somewhere. I don't even know. I don't want to go looking for it right now. I don't have time. But it was kind of like this. This is from Sugar Bunny Shop, and this is kind of how my other wooden pins were, except they were bigger than this. But it's like a piece of wood, and then the design is sort of printed on somehow. I don't know how they do it, but it's got a matte finish, and that's what I was expecting. These are glossy for some reason, and it looks like it's MDF, not an actual piece of wood. I was not expecting this gloss at all. It kind of looks like a sticker. And I still like these, and they were really inexpensive to make, so I can sell them relatively cheap. Like a lot of people do a wooden magnet for at least $10. This you're getting both for $8. So that's the silver lining, I guess. And yeah, it's 2 layers. And so the kitties really stand out compared to the background. Ugh, let's move away from the window light because that's annoying me. Okay. But yeah, that's what they look like. I do like touching these. I keep fidgeting with them and then I stick them together and pull them apart because I do like the way they feel. But just not quite what I was expecting. And then I was asking myself, why didn't I go with my wooden pin manufacturer? Honestly, I don't know why. It didn't even cross my mind. Instead, I went looking for a fridge magnet manufacturer. So if I do some kind of wooden pin in the future, I probably would do it differently. But these are still pretty cute and pretty inexpensive. So next on my to-do list for today is rapid check magnets. I'm going to just quickly look through them to make sure there's not a ton of B grades or something, just in case I had to adjust the inventory numbers. And then I can start building the sets. Then right before shop lunch, tweak the zip inventory numbers and make the shop go live. Make social posts, monitor emails, that kind of thing. I don't know if we'll actually get around to packing some orders today. If I did, it wouldn't be till later, but I still got to build all the bundles and the magnet sets. So that's probably going to take up a good chunk of my day. And Kirsten's still embroidering. But then tomorrow is Sunday. I think we're just going to take the day off because we haven't taken a day off in a while, and it'd be nice to just gain back some energy before all the crazy order packing. And also, it's a Sunday. We won't have a mail pickup till Monday afternoon, and we're going to pack a lot on Monday before the mail pickup. And so I don't want to give the mail guy like 300 packages all in one day. So I feel like it kind of works out perfectly to take tomorrow off, even though my brain is like, no, you must start packing orders immediately. Like, none of them are going to go out till Monday afternoon anyway. It's fine. So yeah, give these a quick once over. I was like, why is there a Kiki in here? Wait. Oh, I just dumped a Kiki box and a Midnut box together. Wait! What? I thought... Oh no, I did. Okay. Why did I do that? I thought I had 2 Midnut boxes. So these are going to stay in their plastic sleeves, which is why I'm not taking them out. Some of these I might have to open to take a closer look. Like, is that something I can just rub off with my finger, or is that actually on the pin? Oh, I might have found a B grade. Oh, a line right down her face. From certain angles you don't really see it, but it's quite noticeable. What do you think, little Keek? Do you like your magnet? How many people can say they have a magnet of themselves? And it's not just any black cat, it's you. It's you specifically. So I've just gotten through 1 box of these, almost. The B grade ratio is maybe a little higher than I anticipated, so I might need to tweak my inventory and then later post some of the B grades up for sale. The cut isn't always perfect. We sometimes see a little bit of light color, especially on the edge of Kiki since she's black. It's more noticeable. But if it's cut a little more crooked, I've been taking them out and coloring it in. So it's been pretty time consuming, and that's why I'm only through 1 box of each so far. But yeah, here's what it looks like before coloring in, and I'm going to show you what it looks like after. That's the after. So it's something that's fixable. So they don't need to be B grades, but it just takes time for me to open them up and fix them, put them back in their sleeves. We're 15 minutes out from the shop update. I'm getting nervous. I just updated some zip inventory, but I want to try out these glue dots. So it might be easiest to stick them to the magnets first. Like, easier in terms of placement. So let's try this. And then I have to peel off this little backing, which is the annoying part of this. I'm gonna need some tweezers. So, yeah. Just want to get a rough idea before I stick one down. It's kind of awkward because they're not in the same orientation in the sleeves. Like, do I make it so the sleeves are square, or do I orient the kitties how I want them? Maybe about there. And here. I went with kitty orientation on this one, so the bags look silly. So yes, this was my original thought, and then in a glassine sleeve. But then I was like, well, if they're already in sleeves, leave them in there. But at the same time, a lot of the Kikis I have to take out of the sleeve anyway. It seems stuck on there quite well. It's loose because the bag has some slack to it, but this I feel like would be the best option, just to make sure it's not sticking to the magnet too much. At least it seems like it comes off the magnet and stays on the card, which is the ideal way. If it was the reverse, that would suck, trying to get the glue off the back of the magnet. So we're 10 minutes out from the shop update. I'm just gonna poke around my website, look at things, just double check stuff is good and correct to the best of my ability. Yeah, okay. The nerves are setting in. Woo! The response ahead of the shop update seemed really good, so I feel like we're gonna do well. I'm just mostly scared of things going wrong on the technical side. Look how pretty everything is. Okay, this mystery bundle ruining the vibe, but oh my goodness, look at that. So cute. Oh my goodness, what a vibe. What a fall vibe. And there's some non-fall stuff added too. And at the top, the Luna Moth ruins the vibe. And kind of the shirts, because they have white backgrounds, like all the apparel items. Okay, the shop is open. 74 visitors on the site. Oh no, 452 right now. Oh, when I clicked it, it updated. 452 visitors right now. Oh, okay. Well, good luck grabbing what you want. Some of the stuff is very limited, like the scraps, the mystery bundles. Oh, I just heard an order come through on my counter. How did it hit the counter before it hit this thing? Maybe I gotta refresh again. Oh, now it says 5 orders. The visitors is climbing. I gotta make my social posts. The email would have gone out, but I need to post to socials. But also, this is really fun to watch. This is climbing. I'm scared. This is a lot of people. Oh my gosh. Yeah, mystery grab bag is gone. I'll be sure to do more of those in the future, but yeah, I expected those to go fast, and they did. It's 12:03 right now. I was doing my little social post, so I don't know how quickly it sold out. Based on how many people on the website, probably immediately. It probably got yanked from people's shopping carts, honestly. It's currently 12:05. We still have 737 people on the website, although 213 have checked out. I'm assuming once they finish checking out, they would leave. So this is insane. I'm just so curious to see what goes first. Like, what items are going to be the most popular? Probably bundles. But after that, what? No way. There's no way there's one shirt left. Oh no. That's actually a problem. Oh no, people aren't going to be able to get what they want. The scraps are gone. That's understandable. Oh my god, the bundles. 6 floral cap bundles left, 0 Halloween. Oh my god, this is even crazier than the Luna Moth update. This is way crazier. We're gonna have to make more stuff. But what about the people who wanted to buy the stuff today, you know? Oh no! Okay, how's the other apparel doing? 7 navies, 11 dark brown. Those were for 4XL, 5XL, so there weren't that many to begin with. 35 crew necks. 21 zips left. We're gonna have to do more pocket tees, like ASAP. Oh no. More crushing. Okay, I'm changing the counter to display orders from today only. 400. Oh my god. 426 so far. And it's currently 10 minutes past launch time. So thank you so much. What the heck? And also, I'm so sorry if something went way too fast. Like, stuff I didn't expect to go that fast, or things like the tees. I should order more. Like now. More blanks. Maybe I'll wait till the end of the day. I don't want to rush into anything for reorders, but oh my god, it says 5:05 over there. Oh, 5:14. This thing can't keep up. Wait, weren't we just at early 400s now? Oh god. Oh my god, it's 12:12. So 12 minutes past the shop opening. 523 orders. The nice thing about doing this update so far in advance from Halloween is that if we do restock the t-shirts, people will still receive them in time, like well before Halloween. Depending how quickly we bust them out, people could still have them before October. Well, yeah, it's only mid-August, so yeah, they would. Like, we're going to be spending the next week or two packing orders. At this rate, probably looking like a couple weeks. So obviously Christian can't make more while he's helping me pack orders. So that's going to delay things. But still, they don't take that long to do. So we could have more stock available before October. Looks like I have 20 emails, which is quite a lot for a shop update. So I'm going to work my way through these. Okay, 1 p.m. update. We are 1 hour into the shop update. I've been furiously responding to emails. I had 20 at the time I started. I still have 18 left because more have been coming in. And here are the stats if you're curious. 838 orders. Still 122 people on the site. This is actually crazy. I have never had a shop update like this since the Witch Hat update. And that was 2 years ago. That was the first and only time I hit 1,000 orders on day 1. And there's a good chance we'll hit that today too. And I feel so bad for the people who were able to get the stuff they wanted, because I even started ordering lower quantities of certain things because I just wasn't selling and product would sit on the shelves for forever. And so I'm like, okay, I need to start ordering less of items. But then for an update like this, they did sell. And it's hard to know because, like, I knew this would be a big shop update, but that's also because I had a lot of different items. Not everybody's going to get every item. So it's like, yeah, I only have 500 of this, 500 of that, but I've got a whole bunch of different items. But still, stuff's going way too fast, so I'm so sorry. I can restock certain things. I'll have to take a look today and see what I'm going to do. For sure, pocket tees. I haven't even looked at inventory since I checked with you earlier, but I'll see what kind of stuff is feasible to order again to have in stock before Halloween. And of course the fall stuff, it wouldn't matter if it's later, but obviously people would maybe want it during fall. Oh, I just kind of want Christian on t-shirts now, but I need him to help me pack orders. I need him on orders with me. So we probably can't actually start on any embroidery till September. I'm stressed. Okay, I gotta get back to emails. It's 1:45. I just got caught up on all the emails, but my work here is not done. Some of those emails were about people combining 2 orders, which I can do now that I use ShipStation. I noticed here, because it shows me order alerts, it shows me that there are 30 more people who've placed 2 orders to the same address, and so it's prompting me to combine them. So I've already done it for about 10 orders for people who emailed me, but there's 30 more to do. So I'm gonna go through these and combine them and then just email the people to say like, hey, the reason I refunded your shipping was because I combined your orders, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna work my way through these, which will probably take a while. And we are at 9:13 as of 1:45 p.m. So I think we're definitely gonna hit 1,000 today. 206 first-time customers, and their experience was probably chaotic. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, this is taking too long. I'm just gonna combine and refund without emailing people as to why, and if they email me asking why, then I'll answer them. Also, look at this little babe. She just nestled her way into there. A little Kiki in the sun. She's like, yeah, I'm popular. My merch is selling out. And 2:30 update. I'm finally stepping away from this computer. I just got through all the order combinations. I'm all caught up on emails. And I'm gonna get a bite to eat because I have only had half a banana so far today. And I don't even feel hungry right now. I think just the adrenaline, the nerves, everything is hitting me, but I gotta eat something. But not too much because then I'm gonna spoil my appetite for supper. I'll just grab some snacks or something. We have all that stuff we bought from Costco and I've barely touched it because I've been going so hard prepping for this shop update that I haven't eaten as much as I usually do. And you know what I think? I think we need to try the ketchup Cheetos. And a hot rod. Such a healthy lunch. Oh, they smell good. They smell kind of like Old Dutch ketchup chips. Oh! There was a stray Cheeto on the counter and I quickly popped it in my mouth while I was gonna run and go grab something upstairs, and I was like, wait, that's the first impression. That was my first bite. Okay, be right back. This is what I was after. There's certainly a lot of the ketchup seasoning on them. I'm trying to figure out if it's too much. It hardly even tastes like a Cheeto. Like, is there still cheese flavoring? I would assume there is. I don't really taste any cheese. I just taste ketchup. They're good though. Yum. There's actually kind of a big bowl. So yeah, the rest of the apparel seems like it sold out quickly. Again, I haven't officially checked stock numbers. I'll have to do an inventory check when I go back down. I know the apparel's pretty much all gone because when I was editing some people's orders, going through the emails, I saw that the sweatshirts were like gone. So the t-shirt went out first, but then the rest also did sell very fast. All right, well, I'm gonna eat and I'll check in with you after. Update, I ate all of it. Sometimes you just don't really feel hungry till you start eating and you're like, actually, yes, I am hungry. Now let's head back down and check out the inventory. So sorting inventory from lowest to highest, it's showing some older stuff first. So male cat washi, dainty flowers washi, both sold out. Witch hat acrylic charm finally sold out. Yes, I've had those for 2 years. Cactus bun stickers gone. Little ducky, the discounted apparel. Sunset cloud budget, sticky note, Luna moth and owl pin. Really? I've already restocked that. I ordered 500, then ordered 300 more, so I've sold 800 of them. Should I order more again? Maybe. It's a pretty pin. It would be nice to keep it in stock for a while. B-grade Luna planner pads are out. The 3 totes are out. Little creep print is out. Sticker bundle, both spiral notebooks. I kind of figured because I didn't have a ton of those because I wasn't sure how well they'd be received, but it seems like it was well received. The B-grade pins are gone, B-grade prints, and the bundles, and mystery grab bag, obviously. Small clear baggies, yeah, there were like 7 of them. And now the apparel. This is a bit of a shock. I figured certain sizes might sell out right away, but it's all gone. Not even a single variant left in stock for the sweatshirts and the t-shirt. Embroidery scraps are out, that's no surprise. 1 strawberry budget sticky note. 2 black Luna sweaters. 2 discount mouse pads. 3 pink strawberry shirts only left. Wow. Mousy Sketches mouse pads, Sweet Spots art print. Still some sandstone strawberry sweatshirts hanging in there. Okay, now let's switch this up to just show the new products. Magnets, only 60 in stock. Oh my goodness. There might be more to add, but they might mostly be B grades. I gotta get through those still. 104 coloring pages out of the 200 I listed. I've only printed off 50, so I'll have to print off more. Lots of squeaky seamstress left, but I did have 700 total between the 2 variants because I want it to stay in stock for a while, so that's no problem. Halloween Cats art print down to 42. Pillow cover, 141 in stock, so that's about half sold. Oh my god, only 16 planner pads left. Oh, floral cat one specifically. Okay, and then 77 Halloween Cats. The Luna Moth one also sold really fast, so maybe I do need to start ordering more of those. It's kind of tough because the planner pads usually don't move that quickly. So I've reduced how many I order, but maybe 250 of each is not enough. Maybe I gotta go like 300, 350, maybe 4. I feel like 5 is pushing it. Only 54 Floral Cats notepads. Whoa, the notepads I had 500 of each, but 195 of Halloween Cats left. So Floral Cats seems to be more popular than Halloween Cats. Still 244 pins, lots of washi. About 300 Luna Moth sketchbooks sold, I think. So I think the stock level was 13 something. Wait, Halloween Cat sketchbook was more popular than Luna Moth. That's actually a shock to me. I thought Luna Moth would sell better, just because it's like cutesy colors, pastels, but it just goes to show, you never know. 73 sticker sheets left, quite a few of the meeting stickers, but I ordered 750, so I listed, I think, 728. So a lot sold, but a lot left. Lots of snail, lots of glitter fairy. I'm actually surprised there's that many glitter fairies still left. But to be fair, a lot of people are probably scrambling to get their orders in, which I feel kind of mad about. So people are probably prioritizing the hot ticket items, you know? Plus it just adds up. Like, there's a lot of products in the shop update. People can't get everything. Some people sprung for the extra freebie stickers. I put up 200, or was it 250? I can't remember. Floral Kiki, Floral Midna are down to 27 and 45. So I'll probably have to order more of those. Wait, and then Halloween Cats is still 238. Wait, something seems off. I'm gonna have to double check my inventory. How are there so many of the Halloween Cats left, but then Floral Kiki, Floral Midna are so low? Wait, I'm an idiot. I ordered more of Halloween Cats and more of the Fall Floral Bouquet. That's why the inventory numbers are so much higher for those two. But yes, I might have to order more of Floral Kiki, Floral Midna. So I'll have to decide what's getting a restock, what's not. For sure the apparel's getting a restock. I just don't know what to do first. I guess the t-shirts. Like, it'd be nice to restock all the apparel at the same time so people can get multiples if they want to hit the $100 threshold for free shipping, that kind of thing. But if we wait for all the apparel to be restocked, it's going to take a while. Because not only will we be packing orders, but we have some family visits planned. So I don't know. We'll do our best. Oh my god. Now that sales number is just money I've taken in today. So a good chunk of that is shipping fees that I don't get to keep. And also that does not factor in any of my costs of product or anything else. But that's definitely a new record. I don't even know what my prior record was, but I know for number of orders, prior record was just over 1,000 for Witch Hat design, as I was saying earlier. And for that update, after an entire month, I hit 100K. And so I always think back to that, like, oh, that was such a big success. This is one day. Like, so far, fewer orders, but the amount spent per order is obviously higher. That is a very nice number to see, very nice number, especially since I've been sinking so much money into this shop update, just so much money into the business in general with all the embroidery stuff. And so this is nice. very nice. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. I'm like still in denial. I just keep staring. I'm like, huh? 984 orders? Huh? So thank you. And also I apologize for stuff selling out too fast. It's that tough balance. Like, I don't want to order too much, but don't want to order too little. And in this case, we had too little of certain things. Now, usually the next thing I would do is go into ShipStation to do all the customs information, because for some reason that doesn't carry over from Shopify. But since I'm not packing quite yet and I just want to get away from the computer, I am going to go back to the magnets. I'm going to quality check more of them, build more of the little sets. Testing. Like, I'm just scared if this is in an order and other stuff is moving around in the box, it's gonna pop these off. But I guess that's not the end of the world, is it? But yeah, it'd be really nice to get an accurate inventory count for these of A versus B grade so that I could change my inventory numbers again as needed. Because they're getting lowish stock. There's 60 left. So if I've got more, I would like to make them available. So I guess that means prioritizing checking more instead of sticking them onto here. And I still have to build the fall floral bundles too. So, maybe I will be working tomorrow. So 42. Okay, why am I using the brush tip? Both sides suck because the cardboard's very wrinkly. I missed it ticking over by a lot. We're officially over 1,000. I'm stunned. I don't... Wake up, I need you to help me pack orders. Wake up, Kiki. So the more I go through these magnets, the more problems I see. Like, I'm just grading them through the plastic for the most part, and if I see something, I'll open it up. But here's the problem. Sometimes it looks fine, except for maybe there's something I want to look into, but then I open it up and realize there's a completely different issue, like maybe there's dents on the surface, things like that. I didn't see those until I took them out of the plastic, because it reflects the light differently when it's in the plastic versus when it's not. And being in front of the window here, the natural light's coming in at an angle and it just lights up any little flaw. So I don't know if I'm just being too picky about it, but like basically no magnet is perfect. They've all got some degree of imperfection, as far as I can tell anyway. I haven't opened all of them up, but it's got me freaking out. So if you get a magnet and you're not happy with the quality, send me an email and I will refund you, either for one magnet or both, depending if it's one or both that are affected, because there might be stuff I missed. But again, none of them are perfect, but if it's too defective, let me know. Send me an email. I made a list of the stuff I want to restock, which is the pocket tee, Halloween Cats crew neck, fall floral zip, floral Kiki sticker, floral midnight sticker, Halloween Cat sticker sheet, the Floral Cats weekly planner and notepad, Floral Cats notebook, and Halloween Cats notebooks. I'm going to try to get the notebooks. They're not listed on the manufacturer's website anymore, but I'm hoping I can still order them. I'm going to try. The stickers and notepads I've put in my orders. The notepad thing I have to email someone to get a custom order made, so I'll have to wait to hear back from them hopefully on Monday. And I'm going to see if I can get them in hand by the end of the month. That would be ideal. But yeah, notepad and planner pad are currently up as pre-order. There might be a couple of one of them in stock at the time I'm recording this, because one was down to inventory of 4 and one was down to like 11 or less or something. So yeah, I made pre-order listings. And that's the only item I did pre-order for, because that's the only one I know I can get my hands on relatively quickly. Things like the apparel, I'm at the mercy of whatever stock I can find. Like these brown zips, I really struggle to get. And so I can't do that as a pre-order because I don't know what I'm going to be able to buy. And then the notebooks, they take a long time to manufacture. Like this is probably going to be a 5-week wait time. So I don't want to do that as a pre-order either. But the stickers, they come so quickly, and I have at least a week's worth of orders to pack, so I just placed the order sticker now and restocked them immediately, so they're purchasable again, and that's fine, because by the time I get to those orders, I'll have them on hand. So that's the update on that. Tomorrow I'm going to see about the quantities of sweatshirts I can find, and Also contact my manufacturer about the notebooks. But for the rest of tonight, I'm back to the magnets. Oh yeah, and I also listed some B grade magnet sets. I just knocked my remaining inventory for the A grades to 0 because I'm paranoid about the quality of these. So I knocked it to 0 and just listed B grades. So it's been crazy. What a crazy launch day. This might be the craziest launch day ever. Not just because it's the most number of orders, but just everything going along with it. Like everything's selling out, lots of emails to handle. I feel like I'm juggling a lot of stuff. Plus I have unprepared product that I'm still trying to put together. I'm definitely not going to finish this tonight. It's already 7:51 and I'm still going through these. I'm trying to at least go through the Kikis because those have more B grades. So I'm trying to go through those, but I got a lot left. I still have all of that and all of that. So I'm through not even half of them. Still have to stick them on their cards and build the bundles. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. I'm going to call it quits. It's my earliest night yet, but still later than my usual. I'm probably going to crawl into bed and read until I fall asleep, which probably is going to be quite quickly. Thank you so much. Seriously. I'm a little overwhelmed, I'm going to be honest, but in a good way, It's a good problem to have. This is what happens when you marry an emo boy. No way. I've been blabbing for like 10 minutes and the camera just shuts off and I'm like, the battery wasn't low. It shut off because of inactivity because it wasn't recording. Oh, me and Christian even showed off our uniforms. Anyway, I gotta say everything over again. It's Monday. I didn't film anything on Sunday. It was gonna be our rest day. And I did let Christian have a rest day because I need my employee in tip-top shape. But I had more stuff to get done, so I did work yesterday. First thing is I got to a bunch more emails that came in overnight. I also worked on getting restock stuff ordered, just more stuff that I didn't order the day before. And also worked on quality checking the magnets, building magnet sets, and building the Floral Cats bundles. And I did not get through all the magnet sets, not even close. I have 2 bins like this, which hopefully will get me through today, plus the 75 that are in the bundles. So maybe every evening I just build a few more for the next day. And in terms of restocks, it's tricky. It's a little tricky. I've got a lot of stuff ordered, but I'm struggling. So first of all, apparel, I'm ordering a lot more. Like t-shirts, I'm ordering more than I originally had in the initial drop. Crew necks I've ordered a lot too. I ordered 100 more. I don't want to overdo it because they are Halloweeny and I don't want to sell them past Halloween because I feel like people would not really want them past Halloween. And then fall floral zip, I got a bunch more coming. That's not explicitly Halloweeny, so that's fine if we continue to restock past then. Same with this, not explicitly Halloweeny, I'll keep restocking this until demand dwindles. The thing is though, with the crew necks, I couldn't get all the stock I wanted, so then I messaged my contact to see if I could special order more, and I'm waiting to hear back. And then with the zips, that was already a struggle because I struggled to get enough just for this initial shop update, and the size larges I ordered just like a week and a half ago, so I cleared them out of their inventory. So of course there's not more yet, and last time it took them like over 2 months to restock it, so I'm like, oh gosh. I was able to get some sizes and even some of them from a different website. It's just hard to get that specific color because most Canadian websites don't stock those colors. It's so annoying because there's so many more colors available in general in the US, but in Canada it's like this site stocks 4 colors, this site stocks 10 colors, and like the most I've seen is 20, but that Bell & Canvas zip has probably like over 40 colors available, but not in Canada. But anyway, it's a struggle. But I know one other place that does sell them, which is Alpha Broder, and I applied for an account with them a while back and they denied me because I don't do embroidery for businesses and sports teams. Which is weird because I'm doing the embroidery for my business and I need a lot of blanks. So I messaged them yesterday pleading my case, seeing if they'll reconsider my application, and we'll see what happens. But I did end up ordering some zips in a different color as a backup. So it's a military green color, so it's kind of a slightly muted green because that would look really good with the oranges and yellows. But I'm kind of hesitant to do that even though I did say there was a chance I would do this, I just feel bad offering one color and then later releasing another one, because then people might be like, oh, I wish I would have waited and got the other color. So I have mixed feelings about that, but we'll see, because if Alpha Broder lets me in, I'll get more of the brown and I'll save the greens for something else, because my next embroidery plans are to make some designs to use up existing thread colors, and so I could use those green blanks for that. So those may or may not be the fall floral sleeve, we'll see. Christian, we gotta re-show our uniform. I was vlogging for like 10 minutes and it wasn't recording. He's folding boxes. So that's all the tape noises in the background. Look at us. Flaunting a rare item.
Oh my. That's all the tape boxes. What's next?
Okay, next. Let's do some of the other rectangular sizes. I'm scared to fill up the room too much with too many boxes. So that's the state of the apparel. And then I also had to reach out about the notebooks. And I was nervous because they weren't listed on the website anymore for the manufacturer. And sure enough, they said they're not doing them anymore. I don't know if that means like just for now or forever, which is sad because I really liked the idea of the soft coils because it makes it comfy to write on either side of the page. But they do have some similar ones. I can get the same size notebook with the same paper on the inside and the same PVC cover, just different coil. So these other coils are not squishy, but they're plastic rings that you can snap open. And so you could add extra pages, remove pages, which is neat. Although you'd have to undo every single coil, which is a lot of them. But it's very similar otherwise. And I can even do them without that PVC cover in the future. But I went with it to make it similar to the existing notebooks. So I'm getting those instead of the other ones. But everything's moving. So yeah, I worked on all that stuff yesterday until 9 p.m. and then I was like, I need to have a break. I need to go upstairs and chill for a bit. So I go upstairs, sit on the couch, and then I spent the rest of the night messaging 2 of my manufacturers because I just needed to. It was a good time because those 2 are located in China, and because of the time difference, they're active at nighttime for me, and so it was a good chance to get some back and forth. So that's when I was messaging the notebook manufacturer, and then also the manufacturer that did the magnets reached out being like, did you receive them? And if so, what do you think of the quality? And I was like, oh gosh, I like need to be honest because I was not going to order from them again. I was like, I don't like these. And so part of it was just miscommunication on the materials. Like I didn't really know what I was getting and I didn't really know how to ask for what I wanted. Cause like they would do these like wood magnets with epoxy on them, but I wanted it without the epoxy because I didn't want the sheen of it, but then they still ended up coming glossy. Plus it's MDF instead of wood, which I didn't realize. MDF kind of is wood, but it's like wood bits all smashed together. It's not like real solid wood with wood texture. So I was like, this would be a good chance to see if they can do that in the future. And so I sent a picture of the little magnet I have and they're like, oh yeah, we can do that. That's UV printing. I wondered if it was UV printing. It is. It's UV printing on wood. And they even sent a little video of one that they did. And I could see the wood texture like it was the wood, not the MDF. And it had that type of printing on it. And so I was like, oh my God, yes, they can do it. So that's solved. And I also brought up the quality stuff, like about how a lot of them have dents and crooked cuts. I think a lot of the denting is because of the coating on these things. Obviously just wood itself can be dented, but I think the coating is responsible for a lot of that. So if I just got the UV printing on wood, I think it would solve a lot of those problems. So after all the chatting, I am confident to order from them again and I know what to ask for. Yeah, that was that. And here we are now today. It's gonna be our first day packing orders. I still need to set up my station for that, set up the live stream. So far this morning, I was doing the ShipStation custom stuff and I went through our thread stock. I looked at how much thread we went through so far and used that to order more thread. But I don't want it to take 3 weeks again for the thread to get here. So I ordered from Madeira directly to my house instead of using the US reship address. So I'm expecting to pay like 250 USD in shipping fees, which is not going to be fun, but we'll get it fast. We'll get it fast. So I did that order. So yeah, now I need to clear off some space, just get ready to pack orders. Oh, I have to get to more emails actually this morning. Emails first, stream setup, and just set up to pack orders. Because as of right now, we are approaching 1,300 orders. So we really need to get started and we need to do a lot per day. I'm gonna have to try to go fast despite live streaming because I'm slower on live stream, but I'm gonna try to keep up with Christian's pace because he will pick all the products, put them in a bin, and then I will put them in a box, add like crinkle paper, thank you card, freebie sticker, seal up the box, and do the shipping label. And he will pick orders from my usual station, which is over there, because I just got so much product it doesn't make sense to have his separate product carts. It's just getting to be too much. So it makes sense for him to pick the orders there, and then I have a secondary station to do the rest of it. So that's what I need to set up. But first I'm going to get to the email, so I'll check in a bit. Wait, when I said approaching 1,300, I was a little overly ambitious with that. We're just past 1,200. But I'm sure by the end of the day we'll be approaching 1,300. The sales figures in terms of dollars, already nuts. But I can't help but think of if I had more apparel, what it would have been. Because the apparel sold so fast. Imagine I had a proper stock level. It would have been even crazier. I just want to quickly insert some updates that I forgot to include later in the vlog. So first of all, the Madeira shipment was not $250 shipping. It was only $65 USD. Which is still a lot, but it's way cheaper than what they used to charge me all the time for UPS Express International. They claimed the Express was the only option available to my address, even though they can send it UPS Standard to other areas in Canada. It was a big mystery and very annoying, but something must have gotten solved. I'm still not convinced that's UPS Standard because it's still more expensive than UPS Standard, but maybe it is. I don't know. I'm just grateful that it's cheaper. Plus they shipped it out right away this time, and so I'm gonna get it on Monday. So it's very exciting, faster than using a reship service and cheaper. And then for the notebooks, I decided to move forward with that order, and they wanted me to resubmit my art with the new template, even though it's the same size. And I open the template and see that you can print on the PVC cover. These other notebooks I was doing, there was no option to print on the cover. I don't know why. But with these ones, you can. So you can print on both the plastic cover and the cardstock sheet behind it. So you can do some cool layered effects. And I was like, Do I leave the PVC cover blank to make it very similar to the previous notebooks? Or do I do something a little more interesting with it? And ultimately I decided to go a little more interesting with it. So the design itself is the same, but the kitties and flowers and things are printed on the PVC cover, and then the card behind it is solid brown. I just think it's going to look better because I wasn't a fan of the PVC cover to begin with, but with those first ones, it automatically came with it, whereas with these ones, not only is it optional, but you can print onto it. So they're not going to be the same as the first run. So the first run got the better rings, and the second run's going to have the cooler cover. And one last thing I'm noticing while editing is anytime I turn the camera away from me, so you're seeing the view of the room and I'm behind the camera, the audio sounds like crap, and usually that's because I have a setting on the microphone flicked, because it's a two-directional microphone, so you can have it set to record just out of the front or out of front and back. But I have it set to be both, but for some reason it sounds like it's recording from just the front, and so it sounds horrible whenever I'm behind the camera, and it might have something to do with the time I dropped it. I recently dropped my camera and it broke the little holder, the thing that holds the microphone in place. That thing broke, but maybe something happened with the audio, but I think it's fixed. I'm really not sure. I did a little test clip and it sounded fine. The button's in the correct spot right now. Anyway, back to the vlog. So, where I have you currently mounted is roughly where I want to put the live stream camera. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Where's it gonna go? Maybe tucked between the art table and the computer desk. I try to keep my paints away from the window, but that's fine. It's temporary. These are all the Kiki magnets. Oh, this one's empty. I can flatten this one. God, I'm so frantic right now. I'm just like, and I feel like I've been this way for the last 5 days straight. There's stuff that's not even stocked yet. Like, we have to open up sketchbook boxes still. I've opened one box of each sketchbook design, just one. And there's 3 different types of sketchbooks, so we at least need to start with one box of each type. Tuck these under the table. I want the space on the table to be usable. I might have other packing supplies underneath. Boxes on that table, and then I'm going to put a folding table here to put completed packages on. What is all this crap? Well, this is just going to get tossed aside for now. That's all I have time to do. It's 10:30, so we're an hour and a half out from the live stream. But I do still have to eat and whatnot. This I might move. It's tempting. It's kind of in the way of the camera. Could also pull this out a bit. So yeah, I've got my second scale, second printer. Someone commented being like, couldn't you have just gotten new cables and then just pull the other printer and scale over? And I was like, oh, you know, I could have done that. But also it is kind of nice having that station fully intact so I can hop in and pack orders solo if I want to. So whether it's solo or two-man, it's set up for both. So I'm gonna have to get these plugged into my laptop, get them all set up, and I need to install ShipStation Connect. I wanted to do this all in advance like yesterday, but there was just too much else to do. I feel like if I do a fall/Halloween launch next year, I need to order the stuff like way earlier for two reasons. One, they won't be delivered during July when I usually have stuff going on, because I had to cancel some plans this year because my deliveries were arriving while I was supposed to be away. So if I had stuff delivered in like May, oh, that seems so early. It would just take up so much space in the basement. I mean, there wouldn't be sketchbooks this time next year. I'm not going to order any sketchbooks for a while, so there wouldn't be sketchbooks, but yeah, that'd be nice. But then also I have more time to prep everything instead of scrambling, so. Oh, I'm just unsure how to do this because Rick needs to flip around the tape dispenser, and usually I have him on my right-hand side, so it'd be nice to do that. But then it's kind of blocking the camera view. Unless we can still see over it okay, I can try. Where does this go though? Ugh. Every surface is covered in stuff right now. We've got bundles over there. We got bundles over here. Now this is the one thing that would have to be switched back and forth to keep both stations intact. I'm not buying a second one. This thing's way too expensive and big. Like if I put him here, I don't think there's enough slack on his power cable. I might need to unplug it. This works kind of nicely, but I don't want the labels to print in the foreground of the video because they might be legible. I ended up making this pathway very squishy for me, especially with the pole here, but that's just for the live stream. And I could probably push this table back closer to the window. I did move it a little bit. I've got my rug back there right now and Midna has discovered it. I'm not quite done setup, but I'm gonna go eat and then finish setting up just in case the final setup has to happen on stream. I'm even starting the stream half an hour later than I typically do just because I was not ready. So ShipStation would not load on my HP laptop, so I brought down the gaming laptop, and I kind of need both for a live stream anyway because I need to see chat and alerts on one screen and then the orders on the other screen. So the gaming laptop's gonna have to stay down here. Okay, so yeah, Rick is on this side. I'm just used to it being on this side, plus I didn't have enough table space, so I brought this down from upstairs. It sits next to me on the couch. It's like my little side table beside the couch, so I no longer have a side table upstairs. But it works great for positioning him there, and hopefully this is enough counter space. It should be. It should work. So there's the freebie stickers, thank you cards, scale, printer, and this way the printer and scale are further from the camera so that you won't be able to read the shipping labels. The crink will sit next to me on the white table as it does at my other station, but this is not the right crink. I have orange and black crink. I hope I have enough considering the volume of orders I have because I think I only have one box of each. So we'll see. I'll use it until I run out, I guess. But I still need to bust that out. I need to finish clearing off this table because it needs to be completely cleared. It's where Christian's going to put bins of orders that he's picked. Down here I've got some of the other shipping supplies. There might be more for me to grab, like the flat mailers, but I just moved these over here. So because I grabbed these, we actually don't have two functional stations because, well, one, Rick is way far away. Two, I stole these. Boxes up on this table, but there's so much crap on the table right now that I'm not fitting as many boxes as I'd hoped. But it should be good. I'll just have to keep restocking. And I can add more right now. I'm just, like I said, I gotta go eat and then I can finish setting up. Probably mostly we'll be using rectangular boxes. I have yet to bring over the biggest rectangles, but I'll probably set them right down here because they're big and stacked like that. And of course the table for putting completed orders on. So I think that's everything, and I'm hoping the printer and scale work. They show up in ShipStation Connect, so hopefully there's no hiccups with that. Anyway, I want to go in here and vlog the sweater setup because I haven't looked at it yet. Whoa. Okay. We got some down there. We got a bunch down here. These all sold. And I have ordered basically the same amount again. And this. Ah! So I was not off to a smooth start. There were a lot of technical difficulties. First of all, I couldn't get labels to print at all despite the printer showing up. And then at one point I had an idea. I was like, wait, Christian, can you turn on the other printer that's sitting beside you? He turned it on and the labels spit out of that printer. I don't know why, because the printer was not connected to the computer I was using. And it's not a wireless printer. So something was going on with ShipStation Connect, I think. And the scale was also causing issues. So I click a little button in ShipStation and it'll carry over the weight from the scale so I don't have to type it in. But I would click the button and it would not register the weight a lot of the time, or it would register the weight as 0, which is so confusing. So I'm like, is the second scale interfering the same way the second printer was? But I unplugged it. It wasn't working. I even tried taking my first scale and plugging it in where the new scale is, because I'm like, maybe it's the scale itself. No, it's ShipStation Connect. It's being a little turd, and I'm still experiencing this problem to this day where I have to refresh everything just to get the scale working again. It's slowing me down and it's so annoying. I have a theory that it's because this new computer is using the new version of ShipStation Connect, whereas the other computer is using the old version of ShipStation Connect, and I can't find a download for the old version, so I think I'm just stuck with the new one on this computer, but it's so frustrating. And there was this really funny stream moment where the tape dispenser kept jamming, and I was trying to figure it out, and I'm struggling for so long. Finally, I get it to work. I seal the box shut, and I go to put the box on the scale. And what's on the scale? A t-shirt that was supposed to be in that box. So after struggling to get that tape, I had to cut the box open. It was tragic. And meanwhile, chat's shouting at me, the shirt, you forgot the shirt. But I'm so preoccupied in what I'm doing that I don't see the chat. And so that was funny. Frustrating, especially after everything going on, but funny. So in the first 2 hours of the stream, I packed like 2 orders because of all the tech issues. It was rough and I was very frazzled and frustrated. And, you know, when you have all these problems and you're live, it's like, oh no, this is a horrible live. I have to get this figured out quickly. So it was very stressful. But after that, it was mostly smooth sailing. There were still issues, but it was better after that. There was also a weird issue with customs on ShipStation because I went through and I added all the customs information for each product, but then I noticed for one of my orders that it was not bringing the information through, and there's no way I can manually type in all the customs information for each individual item on every single order. That would take forever. And I was struggling to figure that out on stream, and ultimately I realized it only does that on orders where I've combined 2 orders together. One of the orders will come through with proper customs, and the other order, the items come through with their default listing names and no HS code. So instead of saying notepad, it would be like Floral Cat's Notepad. Instead of sketchbook, it would be like Halloween Cat's Sketchbook White. And also it would not show the country of origin too, so I was just like, what the heck's happening? But I figured out it's just those combined orders affected, so I can deal with them when they come up. Because if that was every order, that would have been absolutely devastating. So, needless to say, we did not get through that many orders on stream, because streaming alone slows me down, and then all the tech issues on top of that, it was not good. Day 1 is always the slowest, but I was hoping we would do more. I don't pay that much attention to the stream stats, but I don't think I've ever seen peak concurrent be 4 digits. Peak concurrent over 1,000, what the heck? It's 6:30, the stream just ended, so it was kind of a long one, although I did start half an hour late. We ordered some takeout. I was eating a little bit of it on stream, but I'm just gonna chill and eat the rest sitting down, preferably. I might bring it upstairs. Then I'll be back down here to finish packing more orders because there are more that Christian picked that I've yet to pack. We got through a stack of 100 orders, which is not enough, but we also started late today because we had to set everything up. So I feel like tomorrow we could do 150. If we start packing at 9, go till 5, just like a full 9 to 5 every day of packing orders. We could probably get through at least 150 a day. So I still have to get through all these and these on the ground. When Christian was too far ahead of me, I had him making some magnet sets. So I will eat my food, get through those orders, and then chill for whatever is left of the night. Now I need to floss this bread out of my teeth. Came in here to grab the flossy sticks. I don't know if I've ever vlogged about this. This is on the inside of the cabinet in the basement bathroom. What is this? What is this? Does it come off? Was it their poo fidget toy? Like, these things come out and they're metal. Uh-oh, am I putting it back in the same spot? My nails are too long for this right now. I can't do it. Good for pulling them out, not for putting them back in. There's like different lengths. Some are short. There's a plus and minus, A through J on the top and bottom, numbered 5 through 60 along the sides. What the hell is this? So without the streaming computer here, I can set my empty bins here, which is also a convenient spot for Christian, because before I had my crinkle paper right here, and so this whole column here was unusable for the bins. And I would put my empties here, but because this overhangs, it would always catch, and just trying to like, you know, these orders, they kind of lean over in their bins, so it's leaning into the space. It's so annoying putting the empties here. But now, I can just stick them right there. So that's been very lovely. But also because the crink was here, we lose a whole column of bins. There could be more bins on the table. And Christian wouldn't have to put any on the floor. So I moved the crink here. I probably will need a longer piece of tape because it's slowly lifting up. And anytime I go to refill the crink, I'm either going to have to untape it or grab a second bin. But it's just floating there, and that's nice. It saves some table space. Now, day 2 of packing, it went a lot smoother, and I loved not having the crink on that spot on the other table because what I could do is just pull the bin I need over into that spot, and I could unload the stuff into the box directly from there. Because before, I was trying to put the plastic bin and the box on my little table. I just don't have that much space. So by leaving the plastic bin on the other table, it saves me so much counter space. It was great. I feel like we've really found our groove with the packing. And 9 to 5 was a little ambitious for getting through 150 orders, especially since a lot of these initial orders are big. We ended up getting through all 150 by 7 o'clock. Well, Christian was done by 7 o'clock, and then I was a little bit behind because I had cooked supper, because it makes sense for him to keep packing orders while I cook, because if he cooks, then I'm just standing there with no orders to pack. I guess I could do some editing or something, but I figured it just makes sense for me to cook. So I was done by 7:30, half an hour later than him. But then I was doing vlog editing and some admin stuff until 9:30, so I still worked after that. Now, I previously said I bought more blanks, but I got an alert that some of the stuff I wanted was out of stock and they can't give it to me. So I had ordered some military green zips as a backup. Well, all the larges I ordered and some of another size, I think the mediums, they said they didn't have. And of course, those are 2 of the most popular sizes. So I don't even know right now what I'm going to be able to get in stock. And my email to Alpha Broder to see if they'll reconsider my application, they have not responded yet. I emailed them on Sunday. Yeah, on Sunday. And at the time I'm recording this voiceover, it is Wednesday night. And I have not heard back. Are they snubbing me or have they just not gotten around to it? I don't know. I haven't had any kind of a response. Now, we had a little hiccup while packing. Basically, we gave someone the wrong item, and because of that, we were short an item for someone else. And this was for the scraps. So for the strawberry scraps, we had 2 sleeve scraps. One was just a flat scrap piece of fabric, and one was a full sleeve. And I warned Christian about it ahead of time. And when the first strawberry sleeve scrap came through, I even made sure to double check. So he gave me the full sleeve and I double checked. I'm like, yep, this is the one on the order. I put it through. And then later on in the day, he gets to the second sleeve scrap and realizes we sent the wrong one. And the mail pickup had already happened at that point, and so it was already sent off. So I had Christian embroider a new sleeve. Because we have more messed up pink sweatshirts. One of them didn't have a sleeve stitched onto it yet. And so I was like, we'll use this one. We'll stitch out a sleeve and cut the sleeve off and put that in the order. So both people got the full sleeve. This is definitely my most chaotic and hectic shop update. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and I'm like, why? I looked so cute at the start of the vlog. Now I look like this. Maybe a little lip color will help. It's now Wednesday, so it's the third official packing day. My knees were already given out yesterday. They hurt the whole day. I don't typically stand on my feet all day, every day with this job, so I'm not used to it. Look at this crinkle disaster down here. It's everywhere. I'm curious to see if today we can get through 150 orders a little quicker. So it would be nice if we had like 9 to 5 days, but I think that's just not doable. 9 to 6 maybe. Maybe we can shave off an hour. But also I need Christian to fold some boxes for me this morning. I mean, I can fold some of them myself. I feel like I had updates and now I can't think of what to talk about. I'm tired. I need a Zoa. I need something. I don't start my day with coffee anymore, but I need caffeine. Yeah, I can also bag up these because they're in my way. The other thing is remaining orders. We have 999 left. So we're below 1,000. Woo! It was at 990 last night, but got some overnight. But that's nice because it seems like that number should still be over 1,000, but it's not. Because, well, first of all, 50 orders get taken off because I combined about 50 people's orders. So that's 50 fewer to pack, even though it's the same amount of stuff. And then also there were 36 orders last night that I noticed were only digital downloads, and so I marked those as fulfilled, and so those got taken off the list too. So, less than 1,000 left. We could get it done in about 7 more days of packing. So not quite a 9 o'clock packing start today, but it is 9 o'clock. We gotta start with some box folding. I have more that I ordered yesterday. They should be coming today. Because we're burning through the brown boxes, the bigger ones. Although for how long, that is the question. Because once the apparel stuff is all sold out, fewer orders will need this big of a box. ShipStation's giving me the loading wheel of death. I've restarted my computer, I've tried different browsers, nothing's working. Well, what I'm doing for now is just taping the packing slip on the top so I know which is which, and I'll try to print the labels later. I was locked out for 10 minutes, now it's working again. The table's like full of packages practically. I took a little break because the box shipment arrived and I desperately needed the 3-inch depth rectangles because I was completely out of them. So I was like unloading the pallet and like taking all the plastic off of it, that kind of stuff, and then folding some of those 3-inch boxes. And I quality checked some notebooks, some sketchbooks because I needed some. So I fell a little behind, and then I'm like, okay, back to packing, and then ShipStation decides to stop working. It's booted me out twice so far, actually, so I'm hoping I stay in. Hope I maintain access. It's already glitchy with the scale, this shop update, which is driving me nuts. I don't need these other problems on top of that. It's glitching out. It's not letting me print labels, and it'll give me errors, and finally it'll let me print, but it won't let me see any order details. It's like, error, cannot load order details. This order is now grayed out as if it has printed the label, but it hasn't. The third reprint attempt worked. We don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. We have 1,000 orders left to get through. We don't have time for this. Okay, I did something here. My laptop is behind this monitor. The laptop screen is just so small. I struggle, like, I'm straining my eyes to read the stuff in ShipStation. And I zoomed in a little bit on Chrome, but I can't zoom in any further without losing access to buttons and things. So I was like, you know what, I'm sick of this. I'm bringing in another monitor. I stole one from over here because Christian was only using one monitor to watch stuff while he packs. So I stole one. So is this really the most efficient way to do this with me having this separate station? I don't know. I feel like it still is. It's a lot of setup, but then we can just keep all the product here. Don't have a second product station because this is already bleeding out into extra carts and stuff. So I still think, despite all the rearranging, this is the correct move. And I had already stolen the keyboard from that computer because I wanted a number pad and the laptop does not have that. So I'm like, well, might as well keep going and just bring the monitor. Got a rug rat again today. I realized by making these prints 8x8, they don't fit in my 8x8 boxes because it's 8x8 internal dimensions, but once you have a sleeve, it adds thickness. And even if I fold down the excess, it just doesn't fit. And I was like, well, how come the witch hat ones fit? Because those were 7.5 or 7.75, I can't remember. But it was less than 8 inches. That's why they fit. So these ones, I need to upgrade to the rectangle box every time. And it makes for so much empty space. Like this one is just this and one pin. But I can use up my bubble wrap, thankfully. It's a similar issue with the notebooks. They're just a little too long for the square boxes. Look at this monstrosity. I Frankenstein 2 sketchbook boxes together. There's a little bit of empty space in there at the top, but there are 10 sketchbooks in the bottom. I have another box I sent out that's about this size, and I used one of my Vistaprint boxes that all my thank you cards came in. But I had to cut down, like trim the top to make it a little less tall, and so when I folded the flaps in, the box became all misshapen. So that was yours. I'm sorry. Enjoy your ugly box. This one looks a little nicer, but it doesn't have any kitty tape on it. Maybe I should have snuck a little on there somewhere. I mean, I still can. Maybe just like one little strip across the top for the cuteness. There we go, just for the cuteness. This is how our entryway looks. These are all orders going out today, and hopefully we'll add more to this. Oh my goodness. There's a box up there on the ledge. There's more on the table here, and we've got a couple deliveries down here, and then of course all the sketchbooks. On the cutout, those are big glassine sleeves. Those 2 little ones and the one down here are thank you cards. And there are more just chilling up here. And that box has toner cartridges for my printer because the ink is running low. So it's just chaotic up here. So many boxes. Now those are not all from today, those orders. 56 of them are from today. 75 of them are from yesterday. And hopefully we'll add a little more to that, get closer to 150 for the pickup. Depends when they come. Yesterday they didn't come till like, I want to say close to 4, but we didn't give them all the packages we did up until 4 o'clock because that would have been such a huge pickup. They got everything we did up until like 2 or 2:30. So yeah, they're really big pickups. And it's not even our usual guy. They're randoms. And they're like, what is all this? This is the final look, by the way, at the bag hallway. The package hallway. This is how much we're outputting daily. All of this. Okay, it's 7:25. I just finished up the order stuff for the day. There's more I need to do. Christian finished picking the orders right around 7, but then I had him fold some boxes and then bag up all the orders. And so I only finished like 5 minutes after him. And I want to do some vlog editing, but there are a couple other things. I want to start boxing up B grade books because unfortunately I am finding a lot, especially for Halloween cats. All the books you see on the top of this shelf are B grade, as well as this box here. And everything down here. So that's a problem. That's a lot of B grades. And I'm sure we'll find a ton more as we continue going through all the boxes because we've barely gone through any. So it's a little disheartening, but also I just want to get them organized and out of the way because we're running out of space to toss them. Also, we are officially out of the fridge magnet sets. We got to make more. I don't know when that's going to happen. Maybe I could do some of that tonight. We'll see. But we finished at about the same time as yesterday, like 7:30ish. And so that's probably just what our days will be, around 9 to 7:30. Which really isn't that bad. We're getting through 150 during that time, so that's pretty good. So yeah, it'll just be more of this for the rest of the week and into next week as well, because we'll probably take both days off on the weekend off. Like, I'll still be doing things like editing, prepping product, whatever, going through sketchbooks to quality check. There's a lot I'm going to be doing on the weekend, but we won't pack orders on the weekend as a little breather. Plus, a 150 box pickup for the mailman is already huge. If we packed on the weekend, we would have more than 150, which would just be too crazy. So it just makes sense to chill a little bit. I think I'm going to end this vlog here. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the orders. I'm still in disbelief. And I'll see you guys in the next one, which will be in the Monday stream, and there will also be a Tuesday vlog.